What does DMAIC stand for in Six Sigma? Define, measure, analyze, improve, control. What is a project charter? A high-level document that formally authorizes a project and defines its scope, objectives, and participants. What is a SIPOC diagram used for? To map out the high-level steps of a process, identifying suppliers, inputs, process, outputs, and customers. What does VOC stand for in Six Sigma? Voice of the customer. What is a critical to quality, CTQ, characteristic? A key measurable characteristic of a product or process whose performance standards or specification limits must be met to satisfy the customer. What is a stakeholder in a Six Sigma project? Anyone who has an interest in or is affected by the project. What is a process owner? The individual responsible for the performance and improvement of a specific process. What is a tollgate review? A formal review at the end of each DMAIC phase to ensure all objectives have been met and the project is ready to proceed to the next phase. What is voice of the process, VOP? Data and information that describe how a process is currently performing, often contrasted with VOC. What is the purpose of a stakeholder analysis? To identify and categorize individuals or groups who have an interest in or influence on a project, and to plan how to engage with them. What is the importance of a well-defined problem statement? A clear and concise problem statement helps to focus the project, define its scope, and ensure everyone understands what needs to be solved. What is a process map, flowchart? A visual representation of the steps in a process, showing the sequence of activities and decision points. What is a baseline in Six Sigma? The initial measurement of the current process performance before any improvements are made. What is the primary purpose of collecting initial process data? To collect data on the current process performance and establish a baseline. What is a defect per million opportunities, DPMO? A measure of the number of defects in a process per million opportunities for a defect to occur. At what DPMO level does a process operate if it is at Six Sigma quality? 3.4 DPMO. What is a data collection plan? A detailed plan outlining what data will be collected, how it will be collected, by whom, when, and from what sources. What is continuous data? Data that can take on any value within a given range, e.g., length, weight, temperature. What is discrete data? Data that can only take on specific, distinct values, e.g., count of defects, number of absent employees. What is an operational definition? A clear, concise statement of the criteria for measurement or evaluation of a characteristic.